That was. What are you doing?
I'm just looking at him.
We can't be serious
I'm
any
smizing
week.
with him.
Yeah. We can't be serious any week out here, man. I hope y'all all watch the video because this man is out here wilding. Lenny, you got a good stretch in, dog?
You ready to go?
Yeah, my back is kind of tight though.
You got your back blown out or what?
Yes, sir.
Nice, bro.
You're not even gonna deny it?
Hit me on the ones,
I'm
bro.
not.
Hit me on the ones.
I got you still.
I was trying to hit you.
Okay, we're not doing that.
time.
That's rude as hell.
All right, jump in. Bro.
Hey, welcome to the #1 podcast.
In Canada,
That talks about the questions and only about the questions because
we're all about the questions.
I really want to try and hit that melodically one time. You know, like,
Yeah.
because.
See, I've been listening lately,
Yeah.
and we just like we're not on the same octave.
What's up?
Like you a little like higher.
I'm higher, you're a
I'm
little
real
lower.
low, and it's just like it's not matching.
Well, then
So
bring your
I'm more.
voice up,
What
bro.
is a soprano and alto? What am I?
I'm more like bass.
You're more of a bass.
Yeah,
Is that alto? I think you're alto.
No,
then
you're alto.
An
You're
alto
soprano?
equates in it goes like soprano, tenor, or alto, tenor.
Alto's top.
You're not
Alto's
gonna
top?
interrupt us and not say.
Yeah,
it's
what
just
is
like,
your deal,
come in
bro?
here like you know this shit and then not know this
No,
shit.
Yeah.
it's like saxophone ranges. That's a legitimate thing.
Oh, I know. I played it.
You
I
played the
alto.
saxophone.
Yes.
Played the
did
sax?
Yes.
I played the tenor.
Didn't you play sax as well though?
Yeah, it's
played
a tenor
sax, too?
saxophone. Tenor saxophone.
Oh, word. I played French horn.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah,
You-
I was
you
one of
that
them.
type.
I
You
was
that
one of
type.
them.
You that
Yeah,
type.
I was one of them.
All right, bro.
Either way,
Cheek ass having.
relax yourself. Either way, let me tell everybody what they need to do right now.
Mhm.
What you need to do is turn your volumes up real high.
Yeah.
Your ambitions down real low. I'm pretty twisted right now.
What do you mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that Baco really did something. Either way, get ready to listen to our soothing voices for approximately 60 minutes. Let's tap in.
I like that. I really did like that for a second.
Yes, sir.
Yo, person down to my far left, please introduce yourself.
Let me introduce myself. Yo, the gal damn call me Q baby. What's up with y'all, man?
I'm all right, man.
You
Hello,
good?
Thanks for asking.
Ain't no problem, dog.
To your right,
Yes, sir.
you got Demarcus.
Yeah.
The R&B king.
Shit. And far right, what's up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know what it is. It's your boy Glue.
What up,
Sometimes
Glue?
they call me Candy because man's is a sweeter man still. You understand?
Okay.
Thank you.
That's correct.
Thank you.
That's
Fuck with
correct.
all right. I fuck with
Hey,
that. one.
hey, Glue. Keep that level. Keep that level.
That same energy.
Keep that level.
I was in my lane.
Yeah, you
Good.
didn't. See, you said that with confidence.
Yeah,
You said
yeah,
with
yeah.
Beautiful.
conviction.
It
You didn't-
worked.
You didn't give the pause for let us react.
Nah.
You
Yeah,
fucking
I just
delivered.
went for it. Yeah, because
And I
y'all
was
be
with
giving
it.
me negative
All right,
reactions.
keep that
I was
up.
with
Keep
it.
that
I
up.
was with it.
Keep it up.
Either way, we have the what word of the day. What's going on,
Boo.
everybody? Welcome to your word of the day. Today's word of the day is
Boo.
odontalgia.
Odontalgia?
Odontalgia.
Can we get a sentence?
You can't. You never can. Every week, you ask me every week if you get a sentence.
I straight up got nothing for this one. I
no,
ain't gonna lie.
nothing for odontalgia.
Nothing.
Shot in the dark. What are you saying? Odontalgia. Shot in the dark.
Something
Say
about a memory.
a memory. Okay,
recanting
cool.
A memory.
Sick. Glue. Go ahead. Odontalgia. Quick. 100% quick. I want quick answers here.
I'm trying to think, bro.
Nah, I don't want you to think.
I can't multitask.
I don't want you to think. I want you to shoot out a quick answer.
Say
Odontalgia. Let's go. Come on, Glue. Come on. 1, 2.
Under stress, bro. 'cause
Under
right now
stress.
I'm under stress.
Under stress. Time's up. It's actually just a pain in the tooth. It's a toothache.
Oh,
The toothache, guys.
Talgia.
I would
It's a
never
toothache.
use that. I'm gonna
Is-
just call it a toothache, low key.
Yeah.
Talgia.
But if you go to the dentist and you're like, damn, my tooth hurts. He's like, you got odontalgia. Now you know what you're talking about. You feel me?
You can sound smart or something.
Exactly.
You could have definitely used that in a sentence and been like, "Oh, I think I have odontalgia."
Bro, how about you shut up?
Yeah.
How about that, bro? Go
All right,
ahead.
man. Next up, we got the lyric of the week.
Hello.
Sir.
All right.
Boo.
And this week,
This nigga sing boo
we got a track called "So Gone"
Yeah.
by Vito.
Beautiful
And on that
style.
track, he says, "You make me feel like I'm better, baby.
Mm.
That's right. Anything you want, girl, you can get it, baby.
Mm.
Girl, you elevate me.
Mm.
You the one I brag about. You the only reason that the bag is out."
Quote unquote, baby.
Mine.
Could you? No, I'll give snaps to that.
Go crazy, Vito.
That's nice.
Bro,
Go
could-
crazy with it.
Could you imagine talking to a girl
Bro,
like
that whole track, I felt it.
Like just,
I
just
was like,
being able
shit.
to express the feelings how you really feel.
You
though?
guys don't say that to girls like that?
Nah.
That you're
no.
really like really feeling?
Nah.
No.
I've definitely used a lyric when I've said something.
So
to
then
a
you
girl.
was just capping that.
Yes, you capping.
No, I was serious. On the
What you doing is
capping,
what you're doing is copywriting. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's not really coming from the heart. It's coming from a lyric in your phone. You know
Nah,
what I
but
mean?
usually the songs that you listen to on repeat, like you really feel them in your heart. So that's why I would say to the feeling that I was feeling with that girl,
Yeah.
That's why I would give her.
I mean,
those
if a girl hit me
certain
up and said like some Drake lyrics, I'd be like, yeah, that's Drake, and I heard that before. So you just straight up lying to me.
All right, my bad.
original.
Listen, all I know is that I was trying to boo you guys this whole podcast.
wasn't
in the
funny.
intro.
It didn't
It
hit.
didn't hit like how you guys.
Nah, because when we say it, it's a real emotion thing.
But welcome to the dad joke of the week.
Boo. You see how that hit?
Yeah,
yeah.
And then this guy just starts stickering.
Yeah, you see how that
All
hit?
right, here we
go
go.
ahead. Go ahead. Let me listen.
Why are Dasher and Dancer always taking coffee breaks?
Oh, it's a Christmas joke
Is it?
Why are they taking coffee breaks?
Yeah,
because they need their energy.
Yeah, they're overworked.
because they're my Starbucks.
Ah.
Oh, that was a
You know
genuine
what?
laugh,
So you
guys.
came
what?
That
correct
was a
with
good
the
one.
intro.
Yes.
You came correct with the dad joke.
Yeah, we'll let
You're
that
doing
pass.
real well right
I'm
now.
doing my
Yeah.
best right
Don't
now.
fuck it up.
That's two for two. That's
I'm on a
2
roll
for 2.
today, boys.
That's 2 for 2.
I just want to say shout out to my moms for that joke. Yeah, shout out to you, mommy.
So it wasn't even yours.
Nah, she gave it to me. But
You
yeah,
copywriting then, bro.
What the hell we got next? Because y'all pissing me off already.
Well,
listen, man. Today on the
Yeah.
docket,
Oh,
we're answering responses to the question that we had last week,
yeah.
Beautiful.
which was why do girls get mad? Or it's not even girls, period. But why does a significant other get mad when you like a person's? The
Yeah.
opposite
So
sex person's
okay. So let
Instagram
me
photo?
me just come in
That
and
was
try
a
to
lot
pick.
of
Let me
words.
pick that up for you here
Thank you.
because like, it seemed like you were just a little bit under
That
the
was a lot
rug.
of words.
Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about it.
right,
All we're gonna say is we are responding to the people that DM'd us, and we asked for essays last week, and y'all did not disappoint
Y'all
with the
delivered.
essays, man.
Never do.
I was sitting. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first one I opened because I saw the DM come in onto our podcast page, and I opened it up, and I was in the shower at the time.
Yeah.
Irrelevant information, but I was in the shower at the time, and I sat there and I read through the entire thing. So like, do not think that your essay went to vain. I read through it. Beautiful technique and beautiful delivery. That's the one I was looking for.
With you.
So go ahead and start us off then.
First off, we got a little shorty.
Yeah.
A little blonde shorty. You know,
Okay.
I'm not going to give her government.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say she's a little blonde
Yeah,
shorty.
we like to keep things
All right.
anonymous on this podcast.
And she came in our DMs and she said, I think when girls are bothered or upset about their man liking another girl's photos, it has less to do with them. It has less to do with him liking photos and more to do with her own insecurities within herself or insecurities within their relationship and connection.
Okay.
I like that.
Right. And like that it makes sense because I just feel like when in the grand scheme of things, liking photos that shouldn't really mean anything. Like there's just so many other things in the world that you should be like you could be worried about.
Yeah.
Than a double tap. Like
Yeah.
you must be. It just seems super like
It's
elementary. Just
yeah.
like super. It's just a young thing to do. Is just to get wound up about that.
Yeah.
But in what she's saying about, you know, like the connection being off and insecurities, like it makes sense how, you know, if you were upset about your man liking a photo,
Yeah.
it would, you know, stir up some sort of insecurity within you. If you felt like, okay, like, you know what, like he's double tapping that photo, he must like that. I don't
Yeah.
look like that or something, and that's that what trips you up.
of course.
Or it could be a matter of like, hey, you guys are sort of distant right now. You guys aren't really bonding like you used to. Now you see him like liking these other photos, and now you're thinking to yourself, oh shit, like maybe he's getting more curious now, and maybe he's trying to, you know, set out like a bat signal, let these girls know that
Yeah.
hey, like, I see. You.
Holla.
So what it seems like is it seems like for her explanation of what we posted, it
Yeah.
seems like she's saying that their behavior or their significant other's behavior is making them act in the way that they're not comfortable with them liking other people's photos.
Well, it's more of an,
not really.
it's
It's
more of
more
an
so, like-
insecurity
Yeah.
on
More of an insecurity.
on her
Okay.
how
There-
she
she
feels in the
doesn't-
relationship.
She's at a point where she feels that like the connection between her and her spouse
Yeah.
or her significant other is not exactly like it's not where it should be. And
Okay.
so the fact that she's reaching out,
Okay.
you know, the fact that like he's reaching out and double tapping these pictures is like reaffirming the idea that there's like a disconnect within their relationship.
Okay, no, that's fair then.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. Then I agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, just to say this one, I like this answer. This is one of the answers I like the most because it kind of resonated with what I was saying the previous podcast. Because I was saying like when I think about people getting mad about certain situations within relationships,
Yeah.
I think I always deem it to be an insecurity that they have or an insecurity that they're pushing onto relationship.
Mhm.
Thus becomes the disconnect in the relationship. So it's like
Okay.
she's freaking out because that's an insecurity within her, and now, and this is just how I'm understanding it. She's an insecurity within her, and now she's pushing that onto the relationship, thinking about overthinking and thinking and basically driving herself crazy, making her think like, yo, what is my guy doing? Why is he doing this? Does he not like me? Does he like her? Does he like she's going stir crazy?
Right.
Yeah. No,
But
for
what
sure.
like when we refer to it as an insecurity, but what do we like? What is the actual insecurity? What are they actually being insecure about?
I
when you
feel
double tap?
like-
I don't look like her.
No, I don't even know if it would be that. Like, because I feel like that's the thing that I would assume that a lot of women deal with more than we would. Because I see people on, you know, what I mean, I look at what's that football player's name again? There's a he dances.
Yo, for real.
My bad. Odell Beckham.
just
Yeah.
do one of these.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, right. So when I see when I look through Odell Beckham Jr.'s page, bro, you know, I'm swiping. I'm like, whatever. Like, this dude's a football player. Like, that's cool for him. He's sick. He dances. Like, I think it's sick. But like when it's girls looking at the top people that are famous on Instagram or on TikTok and all that kind of stuff, they're always comparing themselves to them.
Okay.
So I feel like that if that's where the insecurity is coming from, I don't know if you should bring that into your relationship because you got a person sitting there.
That's not a me problem.
No, exactly.
That can't be a me problem.
Exactly.
If you're sitting over there comparing yourself to that person, that's making you feel down or making you feel a way about it. Like that, that's not a me thing. That's a you thing.
No,
That's
100%.
I gotta look in the mirror and figure out who I am and why I'm feeling this way and sort of work on that internally.
Yeah.
It's not a reflection of who I am because you feel like you need to compare yourself because I'm liking a photo.
Oh, 100%.
That just has
But-
to do with a lot of social norms and how they base their self-esteem and how people pressure women to look a certain way, or in this idea, how men pressure women to look a certain way. And oh, she has a big ass. Oh, I don't have a big ass, and I gotta get a big ass.
See, but I'm already with you though.
But
I'm with you.
But that's what I mean. And to be fair, bro, if I say I'm with you, I don't care about any of your attributes at that point because I'm with you.
I'm
so
with you.
obviously
I fuck with you
I've
as a
accepted
person.
all of them. I've
Yeah.
accepted all of them. But I can see where women come from because personally for me, I've been in relationships where they have overhyped the hell out of a celebrity.
Yeah.
And they'll be, they'll post them on the story being like, oh, man is so fine, blah, 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 all this kind of shit. And I'll be like, I get it's a celebrity and shit. And I know you're never gonna meet this dude, but you're out here lusting over another guy.
What,
pretty
you're
much.
still mad about girls liking celebrity pictures too?
Well, no, I'm not
No.
really. I'm not mad about it, but it's the thing is if you like a celebrity pic, it's cool. I like a celebrity pic, it's cool. But the point where you go out of your way to lust over a celebrity, I'm just sitting there and I'm like, dog, I'm not this dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bro,
Right.
I'd give a hall pass on a celebrity, no cap.
Don't even get me fucking started on
But-
that shit, bro.
All
Don't.
right.
Don't.
But
Don't.
to come back to topic, right?
do not
In,
even try that.
in terms of your significant other feeling a certain type of way
Right.
because of her insecurities, for instance, we were saying, if I'm dating a girl and she has hella ass, right?
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm always slapping your ass. Every chance I get, you
Yeah.
walking past me. You know what I mean?
I'm
We're in the mall,
doing that regardless, big,
right?
little, small,
Big
shit,
time,
you
all
name
the
it.
time.
Yeah.
And so then, if now I'm liking pictures on Instagram and these girls have ass too, you guys are comparable, but if you're still getting upset about that, how am I gonna make you feel comfortable?
Okay. I think if I was put in a position where someone was, grown enough to approach me in that sense and say, hey, when you like these photos and you liking this girl's ass, and it makes me and I know I ain't got an ass like that, and I see that you're lusting over that, or that you appreciate that, or you like that, or whatnot, it makes me feel a way. And so if you approach me in that sense, I'm like, oh, then I'd have to approach, I'd have to respond in a way where I'm trying to then, bring up your self-esteem and your confidence. I would be like, well, no, I if you don't want me to like that photo, I won't like that photo. I just thought it was a nice photo or whatnot. And baby, you gotta understand that your ass is the only thing I need. I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking about your ass.
Okay, wait.
And this is all you are completely fulfilling me from head to toe.
Yeah.
And so when I like something like that, it means nothing to me. I can nod if that's a problem for you. But if it is a problem for you, I don't want you thinking that you're anything less than her because you were everything that I need you to be.
Okay, that's fair. But if you're saying that to me that sounds more as in you're attacking an insecurity. And but what if she legitimately comes to you and is like, if the fact that you're liking these pictures makes me feel like there is not a connection in our relationship because you're more invested in those women than you are with me. So
I'm
what
responding
are you saying
I'm,
to
I'm,
that?
I'm letting you know I'm liking your pictures too. I'm liking everybody's pictures.
Bro, I'm like, yo, she got
it's
ass.
a pic. It's just a pic.
Yeah.
If you don't want me to like photos, then I won't like photos.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to sort of defend myself, I'm going to dumb down the social media aspect of everything.
No, that's fair.
Because that's what I would say. Like if I was so adamant about having, being free to like photos in a relationship, I would then be like, well, no, like this is my account. This is mine. This is for me.
Yeah.
I'm not shooting shots. I'm not in DMs. I'm liking photos.
Yeah.
These people or these celebrities or whatnot, like they never gonna look at me.
Well, you're going through your feed.
I'm just looking at my feed, and this is just the shit I like to see, and I want to double tap at something that I think looks nice. It's no indication of how I feel about you, and I don't think you should take that personally. But if you do, look in the mirror and figure it out yourself.
Fact. And okay, and Glue, how do you feel about that situation then, bro?
Toxic, but she got ass, and you got ass too, and I like cheeks.
So that's
like, I don't understand. What's up? Like,
that's the stance you want going with, eh?
That's what I was.
That's
saying.
cool. That's
I'm
cool.
not even capping.
You
Like,
would
no
tell
cap,
you
bro.
would tell you would tell that to your significant other. She got cheeks and you got cheeks,
and I like,
Yo,
it.
and I like them
Lush,
both.
You have hella cheeks. She just got cheeks.
What if she don't got hella cheeks? But we're saying because of course if there's a disconnect in this relationship, it comes from an insecurity. But like if you're going to tell her, yeah, you got cheeks and she got cheeks, and she feels herself that she doesn't have hella cheeks,
bro, I don't even want to sit here and advocate for this guy.
Yeah,
man.
we
like,
can't
what,
even,
like, what are
yeah,
you?
we can't
I don't
even
really
we
understand
can't
what
even
you're
go
saying
with that.
because that's not going to get you anywhere. That's literally just pouring fucking.
It's not.
Oh,
I'm just
fine.
trying to equate the situation to it's not that serious.
Okay,
Like,
well,
right.
let's
To you,
hit the
but to her, it could be completely different.
let's hit the next question.
Yeah, all
then,
right.
bro.
Next up,
So that was the first DM. Thank you for that.
we got a little brunette shorty.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna call it a brunette shorty.
we going through hair colors. Like,
This is to keep
What's the next one to
this is
do?
to keep the anonymity.
Yeah. And this little brunette shorty, she says, I think girls only get mad at one type of guy who does this. Some men really just be like, oh shit, that's a nice photo, you look great, and double tap. The men that are getting in trouble for it have probably put themselves in that situation. They might have a past of DMing girls while in a relationship or cheating while with other girls, right? I know a lot of healthy relationships where girls don't care if their man is liking other pictures because that man has never given her a reason to think that he has malicious intent behind the like. Some girls really just be very insecure, think, I'm not hot. I'm not that hot. Why you liking Betty with the fat asses photo? But for real, my take on this is every girl has a reason for the way they act, the way they do. If he's acting proper, no need to stress because Betty with the fat ass is probably just one of his guys' girls. If he's out here with a history of cheating and sliding in the DMs, then you gotta ask yourself whether or not that's something you want to deal with.
Okay, so this one is more definitely on the first one that I thought was on like behavior, but this one it really taps into the whole side where she thinks that their behavior in the relationship has led her to not trusting him.
Right.
Okay. So if that was me in that situation, and I recognize the fact that like, okay, my behavior is making my girl think that she can't trust me just off of a like on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the smallest actions that I could literally do.
Micro cheating.
Then yeah, okay. And if she considers it micro cheating, then we have to have a conversation because like I think that's a lapse in communication where it comes to the point where I'm saying, yo, like I'm just liking a picture. I don't even think about this person. Literally 2 seconds after I post, I slide through their feed. You know what I mean, or through my feed. So like when that comes into play, like how are you guys dealing with that? If they think it's based on your behavior, how are you dealing with that?
It's got to be. I'd have to understand whether or not I think it's my current behavior because I know myself. I'm not moving in a way where I'm DMing girls in a relationship. Okay, off the rip.
If you have a girl,
but if I had a past,
yeah.
Like my advocation for myself is that was in my past. Yeah. That is not a reflection of who I am today. I've done a growing and I've done some maturing. And so to hold my past against me when you didn't even exist or you weren't even a thing that I thought about isn't fair. Yeah. Is it if you're seeing patterns, if you're able to draw a connection between multiple situations and I'm currently doing it, then you have a right to say that, and then you have a right to justify the fact that you're getting upset about a photo because I'm one way. I did this before, and I'm doing it again. All right, but if I'm not showing you anything that's giving you that idea, and you just know if that's what I was doing in the past, it's not fair to use that against me. Of course, especially in terms of to defend your point of view in terms of not allowing me to like photos or whatnot or getting upset about it. So I don't really.
You took like two different stances on that. So one was before she knew you, which I agree with you. You can't hold that against you. Yeah, but while you're with her and you're acting up, now you've changed while in the relationship and now you're regressing back to what you were doing?
No, I was trying. The second part, I was trying to say that, like, well, if I'm in a relationship now and she's upset, and I'm liking photos,
Yeah.
but she's feeling away because in the past, my past relationship, I was DMing girls and I was, sliding. Yeah, I was literally just hitting up
Okay,
other
I see.
people. Then she has a reason to be like, okay, well, no, not
Be
you
a little
liking
weary.
photos, and now I'm insecure about it. I'm feeling weary about it.
So
Yeah.
for me, like, okay, I get what you're saying because that's still like past before she was in the picture.
Mhm.
I think what she's saying is that a lot of girls aren't upset about it, but she's also saying that because you were being shady back while we were still dating,
Yeah.
and now that you've changed your ways, I have a reason to be worrisome because of what you were doing while we were still dating in the past or when we first started dating.
See, this you're not understanding me.
I'm not saying what you're saying. I'm saying what she was saying in the message. She was saying that
your prior. No, she was saying that your prior, like
Your
things
prior,
you did-
the
your
way
history,
you moved, the way you
not
moved.
when you were with me. Your history
Oh.
was of somebody that was moving mad.
okay,
moving shady.
I
Okay,
interpret
so
it
then
differently. Because even if you took it my way.
to take that question halfway further, then like what would matter more? Does it matter if you the way you were moving before? If you're a fuckboy in the past, but you're with her now and you're honest with her, does it matter that you're liking pictures, or is it more the fact that you've done something to make her opinion a little bit different and trust you less? What matters
Well,
more then at this point?
It really just depends how you're moving at that moment. Like if you're a fuckboy
Yeah.
before and now you're dating somebody, bro, that's pretty cool that you're dating somebody because you came from fuckboy status.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
So you have to do a lot of growing up in order to do that.
Yeah.
But like if we were to take this as an example and say like, yo, let's put the situation where in the beginning when we were dating, you were moving mad.
Yeah.
You were moving crazy.
Yeah.
And then now we're been dating for say like a year and everything is panned out, everything is good, we're copacetic. But in the back of my mind, I still know you to be that person when we first started dating.
Yeah.
So like based off of that grounds, I would say, yeah, like girls can feel a certain type of way about
Of course, yeah.
I
of
would
course.
just leave at that point.
Yeah,
If
like,
somebody's
that's
moving
the
mad
thing.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the honeymoon stage. That's supposed to be everything's bliss, everything
Yeah.
copacetic, everybody vibing.
Yeah, but coming from fuckboy status, like, come on.
Well, like no, but
think
to be,
about to
but
get
be
me out of
fair,
fuckboy status. If I'm a fuckboy originally and now I've chosen to be with somebody, you better be damn sure that I'm all for that girl.
Yeah, but like being a fuckboy and coming out of fuckboy status and then starting to see somebody, bro, you're still moving kind of.
Well, no, I think there's a full difference
You know what I mean?
between.
Like you're still, yeah.
It takes some time.
I
to
think-
get to really-
so you're
really
probably
The
gonna
thing
go
is,
through trials and
I
tribulations.
think there's a whole difference between like someone telling you, "Yeah, I used to be a fuckboy," and not trusting them, because like I don't think that you need to not trust them in that situation. If they said that I was before and now I switched up, now I'm with you, I'm all about you. You shouldn't be fucking getting mad over them liking liking pictures on Instagram.
Right.
If someone at the beginning of your stages of you dating acted like a fuckboy, and then you decided
stay with them?
yeah, you accepted that and decided to stay with them. Like that's your fault, but like you don't need to fucking. I guess you don't need to trust them, like moving
You
forward.
clearly
Because like
clearly it's not a priority for
Literally.
you. If off the rip it's already been like tampered
he was a
with.
fuckboy, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
so like yeah, I don't think that's something you need to even be holding over your head. Like just
That's
leave
fair.
if it's too bad for you.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. I would
Alright.
just say like the first one that we talked about, just like a recap of the first half.
Yeah,
The first time that we talked about, I don't think she has any ground to be mad
really.
to a certain point.
So she believes there's a disconnect in her relationship, and you don't think she should get mad.
because of her insecurities.
Yeah,
But I think
and you
that-
think
that-
that doesn't need to be talked about?
Like that's what should be addressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like you can't use the liking of the photo as like a mask. Like
No.
you gotta like if someone's upset about that and like upset about you liking a photo and you feel like there's something more and you understand yourself that there's something more, then get to the root cause of it. Figure
Yeah.
out that, because the liking the photos, that's the fucking surface level shit. There's something deeper in that. If you really fuck with each other enough, you guys are going to want to dive into the depths of the fucking your mind and figure out what exactly is the root cause. You figure out the root cause, everything else sort of sells itself. If
Yeah.
the root cause is, like you feel like you're not, confident in the relationship, you're not confident in our connection, and you feel like sometimes that I'm a little distant, then okay, let's have a conversation about why. Let me explain why I get distant, and then you explain to me what it makes you feel like when I'm distant. So if we can both understand each other, you can understand the why for me, and then I can understand the why for you. Like, well, okay, you don't like me being distant, it makes you feel this way, and you don't like when I'm distant because it triggers these feelings in yourself. Okay, well, how do we work together now to then not do this to one another?
Of course.
Not focusing on the fact that I'm double tapping a picture on
Yeah,
Instagram.
that's-
Like,
yeah,
that's what I'm trying to
that's
say.
more so of like the flag, maybe, if you will. I don't even
Yeah.
know if that's even a
Might
flag.
set
but,
it off, and that's
but
cool,
that's
but
the
you need
warning
to have
bells.
that conversation for sure.
100%, man.
So then for the second person, I honestly don't think that, like, depending on the situation, I guess if you had a fuckboy before and you decided that you wanted to stay,
You know
like,
what you signed up for.
you better come with something else, because like I don't think, like, if I in my fuckboy phase were to get into relationships, then if I'm with you, I'm in the relationship with you. So don't be bringing up the fact that I was doing shit at the beginning. So like if you have a problem with it, address that, and either you stay or you leave.
Yeah, you gotta make that choice for
So
yourself.
what's the third one?
But no, there's no third one yet. But what I'm saying is like if he was moving shaky in the beginning, then you have total rights to be
100%, 100%.
And with that though, we're gonna head to the break.
Welcome back from the break.
Yes, sir.
And during the break, I had a thought, right? It was going based off Brunette Shorty's little story thing there, right? Just the idea that it's, you know, something in your past that's making you, something your partner's done in the past that's bringing up these insecurities with you. And thinking about that, I was like, all right, so let's pose a situation where I got a girl, right? And there's another girl.
Okay.
She comes and steals me from my current girl.
Okay.
Right. So now I'm now in a relationship with her.
Yeah.
And now she see me liking photos.
Okay.
It would not be crazy to assume that she would then feel away because, you know what, like, she understands that she did, you know, rip me out of another girl's arms type shit, right?
Yeah.
And
so it's a possibility that
I could
can
do the
happen.
same shit to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So so in that, on that front, I understand that, like, why you would get amped up about somebody liking a photo.
Yeah.
But as a guy in that position, what is your response to that? How do you reassure? How do you calm her?
Go ahead, start it
Go
off,
ahead,
Blue.
Personally, and not to be toxic, you can't really be mad because you were trifling in the first place and stole another girl's man. So if you don't expect that same thing that might actually happen to you, how can you even be mad about the situation, bro?
Karma is
Like,
real.
honestly.
But at the same, but what if you know this? You see this person off the rip. You just the vibes are there.
Yeah.
You know, okay. You feel like, oh my, this might be the one. And so that's what caused you, you know, to apply the pressure and cause that rift between the two. So then you could slide in and be like, hey, I got you, cry on my shoulder type shit. The next thing you know, we got 2 kids.
Whoa.
You know. So I'm just saying, like, it's very.
I see what you're saying, but
I mean, like,
that, like, it's
story.
reasonable. It's reasonable to think like that's why that would, you know, arise these insecurities within you. But like, how as a guy in that situation, how do you go about handling that situation, right? Yeah. Obviously, like, you know what you signed up for. You know that, you know what, like, you got him from another girl, and there is the potential that same shit could happen to you. But then how are you then reassured that, you know, like, that you're not, that the way you feel, you know, you're validated for the way you feel, and, you know, you're reassured that, you know, this situation is different.
I would say personally, like, one of the, like, to be fair, one of the rules that I have in a relationship is, like, I'm not, if you were in a relationship before I got to you and I stole you away from your dude, ain't shit serious going on. That's just one of the rules I have, because, like, every single relationship where I've known this event has occurred, where, like, someone has stolen them away from their significant other and now you're in the whole picture, it never works out for your positive. Like, it'll always end up like, dude fucking cheated on you, or like, dude just not feeling the relationship anymore because he was all geeked up on the lust. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's really hard for me to say, like, yeah, you can find a way to work this out, because personally, I've never seen one. Like, I've never seen a relationship that's been better because, like, guy left a girl for you. You know what I mean?
I know personal when a girl left a guy for another guy.
Yeah.
They've been blissfully together since.
Really?
Really?
Oh, wow.
I feel like you have to really live every day like it's your last, because you never really know.
You live a life on the edge.
Like, honest to God, like,
explain that for me, please.
Because like if we take into consideration, like, how were you able to steal this guy away from this girl if he was dating her for a while? Like, was he not in a happy place? Was he easily vulnerable? And you just, like, gave him the right words to make him leave his girl. So now it's like, if you don't keep up that same energy all the time, is that gonna make him want to leave as well? So I think that's why I'm saying, like, you have to live every day to your fullest. Like, every day of, okay, I got this guy because of this reason. I have to be like that all the time. And
so you have to stay on your game. You're saying you
I
gotta
like
stay on your game,
you gotta
right?
stay on your P's and Q's, bro.
Yeah. So
I don't really like that.
that kind of reinforces what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
that there's no longevity in that, because obviously, like, bro, when I come out the gate, I'm coming in strong. I'm spitting
100%.
game, all that kind of stuff. Even if I'm at the point where I can steal you away from your guy just purely on the game that I'm spitting, eventually I'm gonna get tired. Why are you rolling your eyes?
So
bro?
why do you not agree with that?
Because
you know I'm Mr. Beaches.
hey,
bro.
listen, Q, I'm always gonna gas you up, but when you're over here, you know, self-proclaiming your game being top shit,
I mean,
that's
you.
when I'm like, all right, man.
I mean, like,
now
you want me to
doing
spit to you, bro? If you
Go
want,
for it.
exactly. Look
Go.
at you already geeked up, bro. That's half of
hey,
it
relax,
already.
man.
Why
man.
is your voice going so soft towards him? Are you good?
Oh my gosh. No, but
Yeah,
Y'all
I'm dead.
ridiculous.
I'm dead.
On a
No,
real-
but
on a
for
real though, yeah.
why do you feel like you feel the opposite towards that opinion of like living your life out like every day is your last with that person?
just because I feel like it's just not attainable. It's not sustainable.
That's
Right.
Okay.
Like, so if you took somebody from somebody else and now you're feeling there's a disconnect between us and that same thing could be happening again. Like I feel like that's a conversation you have with them when you're just like, well, no, like I'm afraid that, hey, this is happening, and you know what, like you did this in your last relationship, so like don't call me crazy for feeling the way I feel, and just like I just want you to understand. I feel like if you approach the situation that way, you're not stuck, trying to maintain a certain level of energy that it's not really fair to make somebody, like, people have ups and downs, and people have good days and bad days, and you're allowed to be down some days, and your partner at those days is supposed to pick you up, and vice versa.
Yeah.
So to sit here and think to yourself that, oh man, like if I don't keep up this energy, if I don't come into the bedroom dolled up, lingerie and everything looking like motherfucking Victoria's Secret, like then like he's gonna leave. Like that's a very sick place to be in mentally.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And I feel like if you are having those ups and downs, like the ups are obviously gonna be great, but then those downs, I feel like that insecurity might actually play in more at those times. And I agree with you, bro. Like it's not sustainable at all.
Right.
And I don't think people should be doing that. And if you're in a relationship and you're a girl that wants a man in a relationship, leave that man alone.
Well, see, like the thing is, and even on top of that, like I've been personally in like relationships where I feel like if I have a cold, I'm gonna lose this girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I've had to been on top of my game 24/7. Like I've been in that, bro, where I've been like, if this girl even sees me and my fucking, like my eyebrows are a little bit tweaked out, like we got a problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't think that's sustainable, because
my
like,
situation, like, just when I talk about sustainability, I literally I felt that. And it's the idea that, like, well, in my past, like the relationship I was in a little while ago, I had to be the person that was just always on the ball.
Yeah, always.
And not like just on the ball. And so I always got to have my head on straight and be the one to think clearly. And I can't falter. And I can't make no mistakes, because if I make mistakes and she looking at me to like, all right, like fix the shit, but she the one that fucked up.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
How the fuck am I supposed to fix your fuck?
Of course. And then they're flipping it, and they're like, you've made me act this way. And I'm like, I was fucking in my house chilling.
And
like,
if I get upset about it, it's like, oh fuck, like I just want to throw in the towel. Like,
Yeah.
you're upset. Like I should. I'm sitting here like, well, I can't even then get upset about anything, because I know if I get upset about anything, you just gonna give up anyway.
Yeah.
And here I am with somebody who's just so easily quits, and like that forces me to not be in a position where I don't have everything figured out.
Yeah, and that's
some straight up bullshit.
But like, and on top of that too, that's where I can really understand and empathize with women that are in the situation where they feel like they always have to be on the ball.
That shit's draining,
because it's so fucking tiring. Like it's like you just feel like on top of that, then your man's out here liking pics on girls that you feel insecure about. I'm sorry for you. Like I'm sorry.
You go crazy.
Like you got to get out of that, because it's just not something that's good for your head, because you will get tired at the end of the day.
I just have a quick question.
Go ahead.
To the second topic that we're talking about on this girl. Do you think that do you think that the person who's done wrong has to prove himself or herself more to their significant other?
Oh,
like,
100%.
if they've done wrong in the past, do you think they have to
like in the past with them, or just in their
general?
past?
Either or.
I think past with them.
I can deal with the whole past like before them.
Yeah.
If that to me, if because of my past, I've done nothing to you, and I have to prove myself to you over and over and over again, I don't want that.
Okay.
Right? If I've given you a reason to feel the way, if I've given you a reason to feel the way you do, all right, give it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I've done nothing to you, I've done nothing to incite these sort of insecurities within you. In fact, I'm liking photos or whatnot. Then if I've done nothing, I can't expect, or I can't accept that kind of behavior from you.
Of course.
But if I have done some shit that trifling or a little shady, or there's these seeds that have been planted, I can understand. Then as long as I can understand it, then we can.
So it's
we
like
can have a communication. We can have an understanding between one another. But if I don't understand it, because I'm like, well, like that was me back then, and shit, I don't even know you. I didn't know you back then. How you gonna hold that against me when I've worked so hard to to be better than who I was?
so if you're a fuckboy back in the day, basically what you're saying is that me dating you should be proof enough that I want to be with you.
Okay.
But if I was acting crazy within a relationship, then yes, I would have to prove myself to you. And then once I have proved myself and you feel secure in it, we should be okay, right?
Yeah,
Right.
for sure. For sure.
Right.
All right, we got one.
What's
We
that
got another one. All right.
Yeah, we got another one.
Oh, this is
Who we
the
got?
anonymous one, right?
Who we got?
Yeah, these are anonymous.
This one's off of the Survey Monkey that we posted.
Okay, awesome.
It's an anonymous one. I'll say that word wrong sometimes.
It's where y'all can just go in there. You got a question, you got a situation, a scenario. You want some advice. You go in there. You just plug that in there, and we will then respond.
Of course,
this way.
And we don't even know who you are at that point.
So we have the blonde girl. We have the brunette girl. This is our redhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I said that kind of okay. I'm mad y'all even have to ask this. It's your man showing another woman validation for her looks and body. When I see my dude like a photo of a hot bitch, I'm like, wait. I don't look like that. That's very dramatic.
Pause for
effect.
dramatic effect.
Very
Yeah,
dramatic effect.
right?
Very dramatic effect.
I low-key lost my spot.
I thought
my
he
glasses
I
on.
thought he glitched, I only glitched out for a second, bro.
Is that what he likes?
You like it. Update that watch.
It comes down to your dude it comes down to your dude taking the time out of his day to recognize that girl for her looks and even her existence if you really want to get petty.
Okay.
End quote.
Okay, so personally, I believe that this answer, you might just be reading into it a little bit too much.
Mhm.
Like, because I know where I sit when I'm on Instagram, even if my girl's getting mad at someone who I'm liking on Instagram, the way I use Instagram is I'm literally scrolling through, I'm liking, I'm like, cool, next. And I'm not shy about a like, you know what I mean? I think that if you took time to post, like, I'll like it. Like means nothing to me. It's a free like. So I'm literally, I'll just go through and post it. It's not that I'm like fucking sitting there looking at my phone, like drooling over some ass pics. You know what I mean? So like, I don't think that it needs to be anything over that, like at the end of the day.
See, like for my stance on that is the way I use Instagram. Like I can understand that. Like, okay, well when I use Instagram and I post a picture and I get likes here and there.
Yeah.
My first thought isn't like, okay, like, okay, they want me.
Yeah.
It's more so I posted a photo and you guys appreciate the
As
photo.
a group, right?
So that's the same sort of idea that I have when I see a photo and I want to like it. It's like, okay, like I want to let you know that, hey, like it's a good photo.
Yeah.
If that idea of validating another girl or liking another girl's photo makes you feel as if though like I'm then almost inviting her or being like, okay, well, like I would like to entertain you.
Yeah.
If that's what you're getting from that, then I don't know. Like, I
it's a reach or what?
It's not a reach, man. Because like it's understandable to think that, okay, well, if I double tap a photo, because if you are single and you move and you're trying to holler at a girl, you're gonna go on. You're gonna go into it.
Yeah, that's opening the door.
You're gonna double tap a few pics to let her know that, hey, shit, I know you. I know you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I see you, whatnot. Like, let me, like, you gonna play that like tag.
Yeah, so you see, I'm watching you.
She gonna like your shit back.
Yeah.
Then you pull up in the DM. You like,
up,
you over here like. So we just gonna keep playing like tag or what? Like, right? Like but that's like when you're single.
Yeah, of course.
If you're on my feed already and I'm just like double tapping, like I don't understand. I don't know. To me, it's not an invitation to, hey, come in here. Like, I'm down to entertain you.
Yeah.
If the pictures of some ass and some titties, I can understand that. But if it's not, then you're just on my feed. But if you see that I'm going back into somebody's account, I'm liking old photos, then damn well I'm trying to get some attention.
Yeah,
damn well
sure.
I'm trying to get her to notice me. Yeah. And in those specific situations, I can understand why you'd be upset.
See, but what if it's just your algorithm, Because like, what if you, don't go to the person's page very often and you liked a pic that was like the second pic they posted and your girl sees that and she's like, so why are you out here liking her old pictures?
Then you say it's just an algorithm and those are the only two photos she fucking has.
All right.
But if you're like, damn well if you're scrolling deep.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
To be like, hey, just so you know, I want you to see this notification pop up and let you know that, hey, I see your old pics. I know who you are. I'm on your account right now. I'm creeping. I see facts. You. Like that, and those, I think those are the only situations where you can be upset.
They're telltale signs for sure of something. Some sketchy's happening here. So, Glue, how do you feel about that now?
I was going to say this is probably the only. No, I won't say that. I think that this point that was made is one of the more valid points.
Oh, you think this is more valid?
My train of thought, because social media is all about validating whoever's posting whatever.
Okay.
Like, I like your picture to make you feel good about what you posted.
Okay.
So yes, I can't argue that I wasn't validating her. But if you're gonna go too deep into it, like you guys were
Validating
saying,
equals I want to fuck you.
no,
Because
that's
that's
not
what
for everybody. No, I won't say for me.
I know,
To
I'm-
me,
I'm
that's
saying-
where
I'm-
an insecurity.
I'm
should come
saying
from,
that. I'm
though,
saying
yeah.
that's what the general idea is that people are people who get upset about these likes are associating with the idea like I like your photo with I
wanna
want
get
to
with
fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but it's not though. Like we were saying the last time, like maybe you just like really did a really good
Appreciate
job
the photo.
on how you shot the photo, the angle,
Aesthetics.
sick, whatever.
Facts.
Sometimes, yeah, maybe if we're liking like multiple pictures of a shorty's photo, then
Well, like,
yeah,
see, for
maybe that
example,
might be a
today,
flag,
For example, today I was on TikTok and I liked a video on TikTok it was a thirsty video, but like I just liked it because the transition looked sick. You know what I mean? So like if my girl, it was innocent.
But
I was like,
the
that was
video is her doing the body challenge.
Yeah, but like the transition, I was like,
Yeah.
this is real creative.
You want some bullshit?
All right,
You straight up
No,
bullshit.
I'm fucking with that. I
Right?
think TikTok is a little bit different. I don't think we can really equate TikTok to Instagram.
No,
because
and we
when
could
you-
touch
when-
that
No,
on a
because
different
but I'm
note,
just
I
saying
guess.
because like when you like something on TikTok, like a lot of their stuff keeps popping up.
It becomes their feed.
So
So-
I literally like in my opinion, I think TikTok is like the next like relationship fucking.
Oh, it's gonna be
detriment.
a problem. It's gonna be a problem
Because you don't even have to be there to sort of like see what they're liking when they're liking it. But if you scrolling together and you see that all the things, everything he's scrolling is just ass.
booty,
Well then, shit. If you're in a relationship and that
On the
just
For
letting
You
you
page?
know,
Yeah, your For You
page,
page.
on your For You, yeah.
yeah, if you're for
And
you,
if you
it's
see that, like,
just tanks,
if
bro.
you're in a position where you already feel like there's a disconnect in your relationship and you have insecurities, maybe personal insecurities or insecurities based off the relationship you're in, that is literally a fucking landmine just waiting to explode.
Oh, 1000%,
Facts.
I agree with that.
I think as well, like based off of the validating things, like yes, I might be validating them, but you also don't know what I'm thinking when I'm clicking these pictures.
And you know how
Like you're just jumping to conclusions.
You know how you would
and
know how I was
assuming.
thinking?
How?
If you just fucking communicated.
Facts.
100%.
If you were upset about the fact that I
Communication
did
comes
that
key.
and you want to communicate to me like how that made you feel, if I care about you and we're in this relationship together and we're working together and I know that an action that I'm doing is making you feel that way and you're mature enough to communicate how that makes you feel,
Yeah,
as a person who's with you, I have to respect that.
and that's fair.
Do you think that lessens the blow? Like if I'm liking pictures of whatever and you're upset about it and then you ask me and I'm like, you know what, it's not that I am trying to sleep with this girl. I can't argue that I'm not validating her, but I'm just like liking it because the picture looks sick. Does that lessen the blow? Does that make it easier for you to accept me?
Nah, I'm
liking
gonna
things?
say
No.
because in my personal experience with like with the women I've talked to, man, like if
It's the
they
last thing they want to hear.
no, they don't want to hear it. They don't want an explanation. They
'Cause
want
it's
you to
deeper-
say,
they
"I'm
believe
not
it's
gonna
deeper than
fucking
that.
do this shit again." That's all
But
they
that's
want you to
that's
say.
also some bullshit because now you're not even believing the words that are coming out of my
of
mouth. So like, how much
course.
do you really trust me?
And of course,
And that's obviously going to arise. That's going to bring up a whole nother topic into the relationship and issues. But what I'm saying is like, if somebody tells you that, on God, I'm literally just liking the photos because they look sick, like why are you not going to believe that? Why do you have to dig deeper?
Because she's gonna respond to you and be like, "Well, no, like I posted pictures like that before. I've had guys who've been in relationships before, like those pictures,
Yeah.
and I know exactly how that made me feel. So I know exactly what you're doing, in the sense that I know what message she's getting because I've been in her shoes before.
See now you're moving on to the next question here. This is a good transition. I
yeah,
like
great
it.
transition.
So
yeah.
it's like
So go ahead and read the next one. What's the next one?
shit.
Good. So the next one is basically the idea that, well, if you're with somebody, you're with let's say you're with a girl, and her response to you liking these photos is the fact that is well, I know what she's thinking. I've been in her shoes before. I've experienced that before, and the fact that you're liking her photo, I know what's that's making her feel, and she's feeling gassed up about it. She's thinking that, hey, like I can come in here and I could take your man. Right. I don't want, and the fact that I know that you might not know that, but I do. And you got to trust me in that sense. And that's why I don't want you liking that photo, because I don't want you to, make her think that she got a chance with me. That door is closed. You with me.
And what I would say to that is that is the exact same feeling that guys get when you tell them that I don't need to worry about so and so.
Yeah, he's
Because
just my brother.
know exactly.
He's my
I
brother.
know
What you
what's in
mean?
this guy's head. Like I know what's in his head. So like I know what he wants to do.
But
You know what
isn't
I mean?
that a projection of like who you are, or your character, or like your insecurities though? If that's
Yeah.
something, if you are fulfilled in your relationship, if you have trust within your relationship, the notion that, well, I know what she's thinking and I don't want you to give her that idea, and even though you and I are good, like, isn't that an indication that, like, you know, there's a little bit something deeper there?
Yeah, like it definitely could be. It definitely could
Right?
be.
Like I just I feel like if you sit here and tell me that, oh, I know what she's thinking and I don't want you to do that because, you know what, like I don't want you giving her that idea.
It might be like what you're hearing at the same time from other people.
Well,
You know
it's-
what I mean?
Then you're bringing in almost like other people's opinions in like in your relationship, right?
Yeah.
Like she can take whatever the fuck she wants. She can get gassed up or whatever the hell she wants to do. But I know that I want a girl who's confident in our relationship, knows that, hey, you can like whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, but like I know damn well you and me. I know you know damn well I'm with you. You're mine, I'm yours. Like all that other bullshit, that's just noise.
Yeah, of course, and I think on like where that comes from too is where I would want my girl not even have to not talk to these people, not have to interact with these people at all, but at least I trust her enough that she would respect our relationship moving forward.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So any sort of little mishaps that would happen, that's where we talked about a couple weeks ago, where I was like, I don't even need to know about everything that's going on. As long as I know that you respect our relationship to the point where you would shut any of that shit down or leave me, then that's where I want to be.
So in that situation though, if she's saying, "Hey, I know what she thinks," and I don't want her, I don't want her getting that idea.
Yeah.
I don't want you doing that. Are you respecting that?
Well, like I will respect to the point where I will like probably not interact with them as much. Like if I'm like one of my friends, you telling me you don't trust my friend because you know that she just wants to fuck me, I'll probably just like reduce the interaction and hope that's a nice enough compromise for us to be in a happy place in our relationship.
Are you going to voice that, or are you just going to do that?
I'll probably just do it. I've never voiced it. Like any single time that there's been a problem, like I've always just done that, or I've told like the person that I'm friends with, or the person who is a threat that I'm like, yo, I can't talk to you as much as I can because my girlfriend is feeling a little.
But I almost feel like that's almost disrespectful to your girl.
You think
having
so?
that conversation with that girl is almost disrespectful to your girl.
You think so?
Because I feel like in a situation like that, if she's told you about, hey, that I don't want you doing all that, and you say, hey, well, this person's a friend of mine, where can we meet? And like in the middle, where can we have a compromise? All right, well, I think if I just like reduce the amount that I'm interacting with her, like that should be a compromise. Okay, cool, then do that.
Yeah.
But to have her say, I don't want you talking to that girl, and you're like, okay, fine, whatever. And in your head, you're okay, fine as, well, I'm just gonna reduce the amount of talking to her. And then she later finds out that you talked to her one time in 6 months. And now you gotta fucking blow up.
Okay, so you're saying.
I think that's based off it being embarrassing. Like a lot of relationships everything's a two-way street, right? So whatever you do reflects on me, whatever I do reflects on you.
Yeah.
So I think that's why like that whole situation would make people very angry, because it's like if I think about how I was moving single and I know I was hollering at, this is from like a shorty's perspective, and I know I'm hollering at dudes, and now you're liking this girl's picture, kind of opening the door to seeing, oh, dude, I'm scrolling through my Instagram likes, and I'm like, oh, this guy liked me, this guy liked me. Okay, well, I'm gonna holler at these three guys.
Yeah.
Like I think that's embarrassing if you see like, oh, but I know you're in a relationship, and now you're kind of liking my shit and like being trifling to your girl, or even if you're sliding in the
It's
DMs
not
and
even
stuff.
that deep though.
Yeah, it doesn't seem.
I know, but you got to think of it like
how are you getting that gassed up over like a like, man?
Because like it can be that deep for some people. It might not be that deep for you, but for other people, it may trigger them to a point where it's like, wow, you really don't respect me or my feelings or anything like that. So that's why people are mad about liking pictures. And like it's honestly across the board, every single girl has a flipping issue with it, and it makes no sense to us.
We can't generalize like that. Still, some girls.
Okay,
don't.
true. Sorry, I'll say a lot of people do have an issue with it.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you guys not think guys have issues with it too?
See, and me personally speaking, I don't give a flying fuck what you do.
Any interaction on Instagram,
I don't care.
on social medias,
If
you
you're-
can give a fuck.
I know. I sure as fuck hope you're not commenting on dudes' pictures, shooting shots. Outside of that, I don't really care what you do.
Yeah.
If I'm going to choose to be with you, then I'm gonna choose to accept the fact that like, you know what, like I'm just trusting that you're gonna respect me in a way that you feel like I should be respected. You're gonna treat me the way that, you know, your man should be treated.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't, if you think double tapping pictures is not disrespecting me, that's fine with me. I don't. If to sit here and like watch, you know, who you're following, who you're unfollowing, whose pictures you're liking, ask me how do you know this person, like that is to me is just so tiring.
Following
So-
that shit is just kind of
it's literally like you're gonna go mad. Like there's so many other things in the world to be focusing on, And believe me, Instagram likes is not one of them for me. I guarantee
fair.
you that. I'm not. You can like whatever the hell you want to like. Just don't disrespect me.
All right, well,
And I don't think liking pictures is disrespectful.
okay, well then let me give you guys this scenario then. This is a personal scenario that's happened to me.
Okay.
This is a scenario I was fucking in and I had to deal with it. But so I was talking to a girl. We went to the club one day, or I met her at the club one day, and she's with this group of people. And one of the dudes knew me at like with the group, right? And he's like, before I got there, apparently trying to spit game to the girl I was with.
Yeah.
I show up, you know what I mean? And guy sees me, and like she obviously came, showed me affection while we were there, and he like has a confused fucking look on his face. He comes to me, he's like, yo, you're talking to that girl? I was like, yeah, I'm talking to her. Right? And he's like, well, like how long? And I was like, well, we've been talking for like a good part like of a year at this point, right? You know what I mean? And he's like, oh shit, I didn't even know that. And he's like, you guys are like really seeing each other. I was like, yeah, we're really seeing each other. He's like, all right, cool, that's sick. Dash me up, all this shit, right? Less than a week later, my guy posts a fucking picture on Instagram, and he came to me and he was literally telling me, he's like, yo, you're so fucking lucky. Like, dude, like fucking basically beat her back just for like, you know what I mean? Like just on the hype for me. Like that's so fucking sick. Week later, this man posts a picture on Instagram, and I see Shorty, who's never fucking commented like this dude's pictures until I told her that bro was lusting after you. Now I see her in the fucking comments. Yo, it was just such a nice pic. Blah blah blah, all this shit. You know what I mean? That's a personal thing that I had to deal with. And instead of getting mad over it because I was like, fuck it, whatever, she's still with me, I don't really care, I left it alone. But the entire time I was like, this is absolutely some shit that I can't trust you over.
Shardy, you were on some bullshit.
Yeah. I think that's a fair scenario where that's something where like something as small as Instagram can become like a bigger thing.
Here's where my PTSD starts to trigger.
Yeah.
Like, starts to show its head.
Yeah.
Right. When I hear that, you know, like he was talking to her beforehand. Well, she obviously didn't tell him that she had a dude, right?
Exactly.
So they were chatting, and he was spitting game, and she was allowing him to spit game, and she was entertaining it.
Yeah.
So much so to the fact that like they now know each other's names, have each other's socials. Irregardless of if you told her about him or not, that wouldn't have changed because he was already chatting with her.
Yeah.
Now he was already chatting with her, and she now goes and follows him.
Yeah.
That would then like I'd be like, all right, like this is
Like,
the guy
what's
that
going on
came
here?
up to me and talked to me and be like, and now you guys follow each other, like how you know him. Like to me in that situation, I'm sort of finding where you're trifling.
Of course.
And for me, based off that scenario,
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're trifling based off your interaction with him, and you were probably inviting and entertaining it.
Of course.
And if that's what we're doing, then I would like to understand that.
Yeah.
I would like to be, you know, on the same page.
Exactly.
But if the way you're sounding, you weren't moving like the type to be entertaining girls
Oh,
and
hell
giving
no.
out, you know, Instagrams or whatnot.
Oh no.
The way I would have handled that situation, though, if it, you know, I seen, you know, her liking his photo or commenting on his photo,
Yeah.
I would have been like, I don't know, I don't even know how upset. I don't think I would be upset.
Yeah.
I'd be more so like, okay, like you're making me feel like I can't really trust you because I feel like, you know what, you're moving kind of shady behind my back.
Oh, 100.
And you're entertaining things that you shouldn't be entertaining, or you're entertaining things that I wouldn't be entertaining.
Yeah.
So you're making me feel like I'm more invested into this than you are.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, let me know that and explain why you're going about doing this. And if I'm right, then
Well, see, well, like the thing is though, on top of it, like when I actually came to the club, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm a good guy. You know what I mean? So I come to the club, bro.
Is that
My
self-proclaimed?
eyes, well, no, because my eyes are only on her the entire time. Any girl would come within like a foot, and she's fucking stepping in between us. She's fucking, don't talk to him. He's my man. You know what I mean? Like all that shit. Like, yo, who's that bit? All that shit. So like,
all that would make me feel like, bro, is that like you setting up a backup. You setting up a
literally,
fallback.
you got a roster still.
You getting ready to, if anything does happen, to
Yeah.
jump ship, and you got something to fall back
Yeah,
onto.
even though I'm showing you all these signs, you still have a
Exactly.
roster. So like,
And
like.
that- the red flags or the fucking
Yeah.
anxiety is starting to be heightened.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay,
only in that situation would I be salty about some shit that is happening on Instagram. That's the only situation that I've ever been in.
So across the board, just as a general consensus, are we mad about your significant other liking Instagram pictures of people that she doesn't know whatever celebrities, anything like that?
I'm not, because I'm not going to go searching for it, and I'm not going to go looking for shit that's going to upset me.
Okay,
I'm just like, do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm normally not. Just don't rub my face in it, and we'll probably be good.
Okay, so then would you guys be mad
I'm
about
not a dog that peed on the fucking carpet. That's what I mean.
Would
bro.
you guys? would you guys be mad about her liking pictures of an old significant other or old ting or old
An
friend?
ex? She's liking ex
Yeah.
pics, bro.
Yeah.
Go like your ex pics, bro. I'm not dealing with that shit.
All right.
I don't even want to be in that
Now
range.
we got
bro.
a problem.
Yeah, I don't even
Now
want to
we
be in
got
that
a problem.
fucking range, bro.
Because to me, like that. To me, I'm angry already.
Yeah.
Just because it's like,
Being envious.
how would you feel if you saw me liking my ex's photo? You saw
Literally.
me double tapping, follow. You could follow. I don't know what your stance is on that, but you see me liking the old photos of my ex. If to me, it's that you're still
connected to him.
yeah, you're still letting them know that, hey, I'm still fucking
Like
here.
you're
I
still down
see
for
you.
that. You're still
Hello,
down.
Like,
oh, nice
I
pic.
like the picture.
Yeah,
Shit,
literally.
You've grown up since we last kicked this shit.
Like 100, bro.
What do you mean?
There's nothing that like it personally where I sit unless it was. And hey, listen, congratulations to you because you had the first healthiest breakup on the planet of Earth.
Yeah.
So congratulations if that's the case. Go ahead and like your fucking ex's pictures. But where I stand, there's always something hiding there. If I see
What's
you
the
out
reason?
here,
What's
literally,
the reason?
What do you
What's
got?
the reason?
Why do you need to let him know
What's
that
the
you're
reason?
happy to see how he's fucking living?
What's the reason?
It was a
What's-
nice photo, bro.
Oh, so it's nice. So it's a nice pic.
Why are you following your ex?
See, so now,
Why are you keeping tabs on your ex?
so now,
Any
so now,
person
hold
who's
on.
following their ex, bro, I always hear like if you're one of the homies, right? Like and I'm gonna let you talk. I'm so sorry.
No,
but
go ahead,
if you're
go
one
on.
of the homies
Yeah.
and like and I know the ins and out of your breakup, regardless of the breakup, it hurts somebody to every single point. There's something that's hurt by a percentage, right? So I know you went through some pain, and now you're out here with your new person, and you're re-liking your old man's person who put you through pain. Dog.
So now,
what are we doing, bro?
From
What's
my
the game
standpoint,
here, bro?
The only reason why I've gone back and liked an ex's photos is to be like, hey, yo, I see you.
It's the door still open.
Hey, I'm still here now.
Hey, just so you know, come and ring on.
Hey, don't
anytime.
forget about me. Hey, you see me like your shit? All right, go keep my shit.
You can ding dong ditch anytime.
Get a
bro.
reminder of what I look like, what you missing out on, so we can. So then, you know,
Literally.
if I like your shit, you like my shit. We play like take a little bit. I'm back in the DM.
Facts.
so
Facts.
just this is what I'm trying to emphasize, right? Everybody has a trigger point about liking pictures on some level.
Yeah.
So knowing that the way that you're thinking, and I'm just trying to exercise this
believe you got
one
us.
point. Yeah, I'm
I
good.
can't believe you
I'm
got
good,
us, bro. I can't believe it.
The exercise is one response that people gave back was knowing how the other person thinks. Like, you know, like a girl, you like some girl's photo while you're in a relationship and now she might try and holler at you.
Mm.
That could be equated to the same thing because there's always a purpose for why people are angry,
Yeah.
right? About something that you're doing. So I would just say, like, yes, me personally, just answer that question too. I don't give a fuck, bro. Go like your ex's pictures. I don't really care too much.
Well, of course you don't.
Yeah, I
'Cause
really
you doing
don't.
the same thing.
I really don't. You had a good breakup. That's even better for
not
me.
because you doing the same though. That's why.
I got
Sure. But like, regardless of me doing the same or not, like, I'm happy that you had a solid breakup where you're cordial and okay with that, and that's good for me. So like
Okay.
on all counts, I don't really have an issue with.
I
Like,
got
I just
no
don't know if it's
issues.
healthy, bro.
I got no issues if your ex is liking your photo. And mind you, this is all if you're in another relationship.
yeah, of
right?
course.
You're-
Yeah,
or you're-
I'm
I
dating
got no
someone.
issues if your
yeah.
ex is liking your photos. It's like, shit,
Of course,
man,
let
I'm
him
with
see
her
you.
now. Shit,
Yeah,
like,
let him see me.
gas
bro.
her up. Shit, I don't care.
Let him see me on the page, dog.
But if I can see that you're seeking his attention,
yeah.
that's
but
what
by
I'm-
liking pictures, she's seeking.
Well,
his
that's
attention.
that's 100% a thing. Like you're posting these
Come on,
pics
don't
out
do that
here.
to me.
Come on, baby.
Are you
I
guys
see what
serious?
you're trying to do.
Come on.
If they have a past,
yeah.
they've had a relationship, they were intimate with each other, and now they are in a position where they don't speak,
Yes.
or they're not friends, no nothing, whatever.
Yes.
And now you're liking his photo.
Yes.
You're sending a message to him.
Because and you know and I don't ever pick it down this far, but like imagine, bro, you're posting these pics, these thirst traps, he's liking these, then you post one of me, and now he ain't liking the pictures. And now he just weaning his way back in. Bro. You're doing this thing just to
I
raise
know
it
I know
up.
where you're fucking going with this. All right.
All right.
My thing is that if you follow your ex, and that's we have an understanding that's cool with each other, cool, and they post a picture, it's on the feed, and you like it, okay.
Okay.
But if you're going back in time to like your ex's photos, to send the message, because I feel like that's the only time when you're actually sending a message is when it's almost out of the norm. If you post a photo, you get a bunch of likes, you just shit. Yeah,
I always notice my ex. I always notice my ex.
You notice them.
Yeah.
But you know damn well that if you like your ex's photo, they're gonna notice it regardless because it's you.
Your name.
You had a past. There was something going on at some point in time.
Facts.
So I ain't fucking hearing that.
Okay, so if they don't go deep down into their old Instagram photos and like those, but every post that he posts from a certain time on that are newer and she's liking them, that's okay.
I don't want to see your ex, bro. Like, don't make me that dude. Listen. You don't need to turn me into the dude that gets upset about your ex. So don't make me that dude. Like, just don't do it to me, okay? But fine. I do have a question for y'all, though.
Yes.
So, like, do you feel like any of the points raised tonight are means for walking out of a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. And which one in specifically, or which ones?
I think like none of them specifically would make me want to leave a relationship.
Okay.
But I think the idea behind it, in the sense that if your significant other has expressed that they don't appreciate something, they don't like something,
yeah, and
you're like, well, fuck, it's not a big deal to me. I'll like whatever fuck I want to like. It's no whatever. And you continue to like that, and obviously your significant other doesn't like that.
Yeah.
I in my head, it's permissible to then walk because they're not being able to, you know, give you what you need, which is just a peace of mind in that aspect.
Yeah.
But if you're in a relationship where, you know what, like you're in a relationship with me, I don't give a flying fuck what you like.
Yeah.
And as long as it's not your ex. Facts. And you know, you're adamant about me not liking photos on Instagram and whatnot. You communicate that to me, and I say, hey, it's not a big deal for me. I just want to like photos. You're like, well, no, it makes me feel this way.
Yeah.
It makes me feel insecure. It makes me feel like, you know what, you're lusting over these girls, and I don't look like that. So the fact that you're liking them makes me feel like, oh, that's something I need to like attain, and that's how I need to look. I don't want to feel like that. All right, since it's not a big deal to me,
yeah,
but it's a big deal to you,
yeah,
I'm gonna respect that.
Right.
I'm gonna give that to you, because just if I'm sitting here and saying, hey, it's not even a big deal, it's just a like, the same way I'm saying it's just a like is the same way I can say it's just a like and not fucking like
100%.
And that's like truly like my stance on that. So if they're willing to do that, then okay, now we can work together. Okay. But if they're adamant about it, no, I'm just still gonna keep doing what I want to do. If that's such a point, that if that idea is so grave to you and it upsets you to that point, then just walk away.
Yeah, facts. And Glue, what do you think? So are there any of these topics that we talked about tonight that are means to you walking out of a relationship?
Not really. Obviously, like, we all know my stance on liking pictures and how serious it can get. The only thing that I would say that would actually make me leave the relationship was the whole like validation one, because obviously if I'm obviously validating somebody on their picture, right? Okay. And then you come to me saying that, you know, you feel a way about it, and you ask me like, are you trying to like slide into the DMs or whatever? Okay. And I tell you no, truthfully, and you still can't believe me, that's just going to arise another problem. That trust issue is probably what would make me leave the relationship. Okay. But the liking the photos, or not leave, but have an issue with it. But the liking the photos aspect of everything, nah, I don't care what's up.
All right,
you can
fair.
like your ex's man's
photos. Sometimes it's just too easy, because like when you say that, I'm thinking to myself that like I don't even know how I'm gonna put this, because if you sit here and you say, well, if I'm liking these photos, and I completely just fucking,
that's all good.
Honestly,
okay, bro, I feel like what you're gonna say is like, if I like these photos, I just really don't care about photos all that much. I don't care about comments. I don't care about anything. If a situation is going on, then yes, please knock it down.
Yeah.
But everything's a two-way street. So if you really feel like you want to pursue whatever you want to pursue, then go on and do that. I don't have control over you. Like, we're together, but I don't own you. So like, if you feel like where you are with me right now is not where you need to be, or if you want to continue to pursue that or pursue anything else, then go ahead and go do it, bro. Because I'm not here for the chit chat, the fucking games. That's not me.
And I think
tell you straight to your face.
I think that's where I would agree with you for sure. Like, I think that there's no problem with, you know, you want to like some people's pictures. You got like legitimate friends out here. You want to comment on their picture? Go right ahead. I don't fucking care. But do not make me feel like an idiot.
I got it.
Because, okay, fast. And we'll let it slide to you in like 2 seconds. Just remember it. So I would just say, don't make me feel like an idiot, because I'm out here literally not doing shit, especially if I care about you. I'm not not doing shit that's going to fucking make you feel like you need to not trust me.
Yeah.
So just don't make me look like a fucking idiot if I'm putting my eggs in one basket. Don't be breaking my goddamn eggs, bro. Don't be breaking them.
Facts.
And you had it.
It's gone.
It's done. And on that note,
We gonna end this podcast.
Landon, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, you found it.
You got it back.
You found it.
Do you have the ability to communicate like whether or not
It's gone. And on that note,
it's gone?
Landon,
We gonna end this podcast, bro. I'm gonna do you dirty in the editing again. Round 2 in the
my man had a full system shutdown on that one, bro. Two times, bro.
Yeah, I'm hit the log off one.
Holy shit, bro. User has left the chat, man. Holy
That
fuck.
hurt.
Hey, we'll see you in a fucking. We'll see you on the Instagram stories in a little
I
bit,
guarantee
bro.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna have to
remember
pop it up.
the moment we cut this off. I'm gonna remember.
100%. Yo, quick, you want to give a quick recap?
Quick
for us,
recap.
please?
Okay, so the recap very quickly. We had a few scenarios here. So, do you feel like your behavior in any way could make someone feel like they don't trust you in a relationship? Do you feel like there could be a disconnect in your relationship that Instagram likes would be a problem? Do you feel like guys get salty at any time where you're doing something on Instagram that might piss off your significant other? That goes both ways as well. And do you feel like you're validating other girls' appearances and their looks and the way that they're holding themselves by liking these pictures on Instagram? Across the board, we're pretty much similar on most of these answers. So, we think that it's very specific to the situation,
So
obviously.
subjective and, like, it's tough to like answer each situation almost like
True, but
Yeah.
but everybody does have a valid reason of getting mad in any situation that they're in. Like,
I-
if you get
I
mad,
think-
you deserve to be mad.
I think where it really comes down to as well, like
Or
this,
upset, maybe.
to
It's a better word.
really like drive this point forward. I think it really comes down to knowing how your significant other reacts to these sort of situations. If they voice they don't like this sort of thing, or if you feel like you're going to hurt them by doing this sort of movement, fucking stop moving like that or get out of your relationship, because it's not worth to hurt somebody.
Facts.
In the end, if you want to go fucking double cheeked up things on Instagram,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
And relationships are all about mutual respect. I will continue to
Yeah.
repeat that every single podcast.
And final
Mutual
statement:
respect.
if you're anyone but glue, don't like your ex's pictures on Instagram.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
literally.
saying.
Yeah, big facts, yo.
you
You get it or no?
no, I didn't get it. No,
Okay.
it's still gone.
On
Alright, cool.
on that note, let me hit up let me thank you Spotify and Apple Podcast for hosting us on their DSPs. Shout out to all the people that subscribe to us, download our podcast.
Oh my god, yes,
Right?
They're amazing.
Crazy.
I love you.
And listen. So that's blessed. Shout out to all our subscribers on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
I think we're at like 85 now.
Really?
Slowly but surely
Oh
we're
my
getting
god,
I keep
dude.
forgetting to
Help
always
us
tell,
break
like,
a hundo, man.
I keep forgetting to tell people to come and subscribe to us just for shits and giggles so that we can get our subscriber count out.
Word.
Because, like, even if you don't want to watch, that's okay too. But we'd appreciate it.
Oh, you'd
But,
love
like,
if
you
you
could-
love the freaking audio, you'd love the video.
100%. But if you
1000.
don't have time, we understand. But if you support us through the audio, if you could just go onto Instagram and support us and subscribe to us that way
YouTube, you
too.
mean?
Or, sorry, YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, YouTube. That would be
Thanks.
sweet.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We read them all.
That's facts. We do. To the dude that told me to cut my hair last week, I'm not cutting it. I'm gonna rebraid it. I know it's a little crazy.
You really should.
He gonna,
But-
he gonna cut it. Trust
Yeah.
me. Trust
Nah,
me.
I'm not cutting it.
I'm gonna
2021.
drag him there if I need to. 2021, he's coming out strong.
Shout out to all the people that responded to us responded to us last podcast.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
Oh,
Podcast.
yeah.
No, for real.
We really appreciate all your input.
Hey, I asked for this, and y'all gave
came
me
with that.
this. I
Yeah.
appreciate that 1000%.
And obviously we didn't go through all the responses, but everybody we valued every single one. So
Yes,
thank
sir.
you. Please keep doing that. We
Yes, sir.
appreciate that.
1000.
And shout out to the first time listeners. Thank you for coming for your first time. Shout out to the repeat offenders. Thank you for coming back. And Q baby,
Yes, sir.
you want to give your outro, buddy?
Hey, man, I'd love to give my outro, man. I only want 3 things. I'm a very simple man.
Yeah, tell me what those 3 things are, fam.
I want 1, please stay healthy.
You're a nice man.
Of course. Number 2, though, stay safe.
Bless it.
And number 3, for the love of God, please stay out the streets.
Yeah, please. Unless you're on the thottery.
Please stay out the
You
streets.
can't even be in the streets right now,
Oh, yeah,
too. That's the
facts.
thing.
Can't be in the streets.
It's Demarcus saying, I apologize for my brain fart. I just completely. Well,
It's
it was
all
going to be
good.
good, too.
Yeah,
It was
I believe
going to
Well,
be
you
good.
were burning, I saw smoke come out the ears,
My
bro.
brain on E right now. But that being
hungry.
said, hey, we appreciate y'all for listening. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. We'll see you next week.
Yes. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. I just want to say,
really on E, bro.
for all the kings and queens out there, we appreciate y'all listening. We hope that this was valuable information. We hope that within a relationship, at least consider the other person's point of view in the way that you're moving. And also consider when they're angry about something. Don't gaslight them. Just like
gaslighting,
just like understand where they're coming from. Or try and understand where they're coming from.
We ain't no gas stoves. Don't light me up.
Facts. And if you don't understand their point of view, kind of put them in your shoes and see how that would work, vice versa.
Yes, sir.
On that note, I'm gonna
put. Wait, before you end, bro. I'm gonna put my
ahead.
little friend code for the Switch on the screen right now. So if you feel the need to add me, go ahead and do what you got to do. Go ahead now. I'm bored, bro.
On that note, stay humble.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for watching
and
listening, and we will see you in the next episode.
Yes, sir.
Don't ever do that again.
Woo!
Peace. Okay, just me saying bye, I guess.
Peace.
Just
So mad. And the off. Yeah.
Okay, right.
She let my sleep. She
Yeah, this is a tongue twister right here, bro. Yeah,
really
I'm having
she
so much fun
let,
editing.
hey, let me get
Editing's
this.
gonna be
Let me
crazy
get
with
this.
that
Let
one.
me get this. All right.
Really
She
just-
let my seed drip off.
She let my seed drip off her bottom lip.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead. All right, run it back. Here we go. Go ahead. You got it.
dad joke of the week.